Chapter 2. A Boy Named Wook. Are you getting used to moving around and investigating the city of London? Or here's some advice to keep your investigation running smoothly. Some puzzles will disappear from their original locations as the story progresses, but there's no need to worry. Most of your unsolved puzzles are sent off to a certain spot for you to solve at your leisure. Visit there often to track down puzzles you've missed and try to complete every puzzle in the game. Also remember that some puzzles do not disappear from their original locations. These puzzles can be solved at any time by returning to the place where you first found them. Back we go to Flatstone Street. We need to take down the train back to Flatstone Street if you were to visit the casino, Wook. Okay, Professor. You've arrived at Flatstone Street Station. Here we are, back on Flatstone Street. Yes, but I can't see anything around here that looks like a casino. I think our best bet would be to ask a local. Oh look, there's someone who can ask. Wait here, Professor. You've got exactly 5 seconds to stop gawping, boy. 1, 2... I'm very sorry, sir. I gather that didn't go very well, Luke. Let's ask someone else, Professor. I can't even look at that man without him snapping at me. And all this time I thought you had a talent for communicating with wild animals, huh? Don't laugh, Professor. That man was scary. Now, don't look so sour. I was only trying to lighten the mood a little. Why don't we find someone else to help us? Ah, there's a lovely breeze blowing through London today. I couldn't agree more. It's a perfect day to find a nice grassy spot near the river, or to go for a walk. Speaking of walks, my hubby and I came up with this great puzzle whilst we were out one day. Checkerboard Bridge. Starting from the bottom left arrow, you need to cross the bridge and finish at the top right arrow. So, 1, 2... Actually, I want to say the answer was 4.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
It was not 4.
I must have overlooked something.
Was it 14? For some reason I remember this having a 4 in it.
That should do the trick.
No. Okay,
I was sure my logic
I don't know
was
what. I don't know why my brain remembered that having a 4 as the answer. Right. 1, 2. 1, 2, 2. Right. 1 black, 1 white, 2 black, 1 white, 2 white, 3 black, 1 white. So that works. 1 black, 1 white, 2 black, 2 white, 3 black, 3 white, 4. So that works. That would be backtracking for us, so no. 1 black, 1 white, 2 black, 2 white, 3 black, 1 white, 4 black. 1 black, 1 white, 2 black, 1 white, 3 black, 3 white, 4. 1. Five.
That should do the trick. I must have overlooked something.
Kai, can I have hint 3 and the super hint, please? Okay, yeah, I did. Yeah, it's 19, Kai. Let's try 15.
That should do the trick. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
You're a clever one, aren't you? Nice work there. Yeah, I used to love walking with my hubby. Back then he used to come home for dinner every night. Used to. Sadly, those carefree walks ended as soon as we got here. He must be working like a dog at that new job of his, because he hardly ever comes home. What do you want from me? Don't hurt me, please. I'm begging you. What? Why are you scared of me? You? No, it's your friend there with the big hat. Oh, he's looking right at me. Please calm down, sir. I mean you no harm. You must have me confused with someone else. The only thing I wanted to know is the location of the Gilded 7 casino. It's around here, isn't it? The casino? Oh, I get it. You're testing me. You want to see if Edgar's going to spill the beans. If I do, you're going to send me on a one-way trip to nowhere. What are you talking about? Ah! Somebody help me! There he goes again. Poor fellow. It sounds as though he's had a run with someone who looks like me. He's not the first person to react strangely to your hat. Yes, it seems my doppelganger has quite the fearsome reputation. Well, maybe you should take your hat off for the time being, just to avoid confusion, you know. Nonsense, Luke. A gentleman can't very well walk around with a bare head now, can he? I suppose not. Well, what's our next move? That girl from the hotel, Becky, has been quite helpful. Let's try asking her for directions. You're looking for the Gilded 7 casino? Yes, we're supposed to meet someone there. Well, if you say so, I think you ought to know that the place is a favourite family haunt. We appreciate your concern, Becky, but we really do need to go there. Alright. Oh good, Granny's asleep again. I don't think she'd be too keen on me directing you to a hotbed of criminal activity like that. Oh, we don't need to worry about our safety, do we? Not that I'm scared or anything. Teehee, yes, previously. Bravery is an admirable character trait, even if it can get you into trouble. So anyway, you know where Flatstone Street Station is, right? Just head north from the square in front of the station. You'll see the casino eventually. Ah, I had a feeling it was somewhere around there. You did? How come? One of the family's thugs was guarding the way north when we passed the station. I thought there might be something dodgy up there, but I couldn't get past them to see for myself. Well, you might be alright this time. Those thugs move around from post to post pretty often. Good to know. Yeah, it really doesn't sound like the best security plan, does it? Go and see for yourself. There's a good chance you'll be able to pass now. Uh-oh. Becky, these are our guests. I'm sure they have better things to do than listen to you blather at them. No need to worry, madame. Becky was just giving us directions to our next destination. Oh, is that so? As long as she's being helpful. Bird. Look at that bird in the sky over there, Professor. What a beautiful colour it is. That's no ordinary bird, Luke. It's a parrot. How do you suppose it got here? Let's ask him. Hiya, Mr. Parrot. Where did you come from? Oh, I think you may have been a bit too eager there, my boy. You scared him off. Aww, I was just trying to be friendly. Look. Look, the fellow who was standing over guard over there is gone. It seems Becky's guess was spot on. Let's keep moving north.
Huh? Yeah. Oh.
Huh? Professor?
Oh, it's just beautiful, Herschel.
Oh, do you really like it?
I don't just like it. I love it. Thank you so much.
Picking out the right gift can be quite the puzzle.
Lucky for me, every puzzle has an answer. Isn't that what you always say?
Yes, well. I've been thinking,
Go on.
if I were to get the teaching job, then we... Well...
I'm listening, Herschel.
Oh, I'll tell you later.
Come on now. Tell me more about these plans of yours.
No, it was nothing. Now let's eat before our food gets cold.
Hey, you can't just change the subject.
What are you talking about? I did nothing of the sort.
You most certainly did.
Professor? Is something the matter, Professor? You look dazed. I'm fine, Luke. I thought I saw... No, my eyes must have been playing tricks on me. Does it have something to do with that lady who just walked past? It's probably nothing. She just reminded me of someone I knew a long time ago. And where do you two think you're going? We're on our way to meet someone at the Gilded Seven Casino. I see. Going to the casino to meet someone, are you? Interesting. Very interesting. Psst, Professor, I think this man is trying to intimidate us. Stop that whispering, boy. I'm right here, you know. Oops. I'm sorry, mister. Well, since you've apologised, I suppose I can overlook your rudeness this time. I'm sorry to impose, sir, but would you be so kind as to let us pass? It's getting rather late. But of course, my good man. As soon as you solve this puzzle of mine, that is. Upon reflection. These three shapes were created by moving and rotating a mirror over a capital letter. You work out which letter it was?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
It's not A.
I must have overlooked something.
Right. No, it can't. It's got a bend in it, so it can't be F. What one? It's a capital letter. Can I have a hint, Kai, please? Oh no, Kai's denying the hints. Let's try D. Let's try D.
That should do the trick.
Let's try B.
I was sure my logic was sound.
No, that's clearly a B. No, that's a B. How is that a J? Okay, that's clearly not the letter I. That's not a W. How do I draw a B? Question, Kai, is it actually B? Can I just have, just because I'm struggling to draw a B here. So if it isn't, I'd rather not keep struggling. Let's try G and see if that works.
I've got a good feeling about this one. I was sure my logic was sound. Let's see if I've got this right.
Thanks for that very obvious
Few
hint,
things
Kai.
satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Well done, you've proven yourself worthy, so I'll provide you with a cryptic but valuable warning. Danger works about that hat of yours. You'd best watch yourself around here. Why is everyone so fixated on my hat? Do you know someone else with a hat like mine? If I told you, it would kill all the suspense, wouldn't it? I'll leave that little mystery for you. Wow, now that's a casino. I think it's safe to say that we found the Gilded Seven. I can't wait to see what it looks like up close. Good evening, sir. May I see your membership card, please? Membership card? The Gilded Seven Casino is where society's finest ladies and gentlemen can gather. You check membership cards upon entry to ensure that the less savoury types are kept out. This is certainly the first time I've heard of such a policy. I don't suppose you'll be willing to make an exception for us. While your hat does show you to be a man of impeccable taste. Now we just need to test your intellect. If you can solve this puzzle, I'll let you in without a card. Just this once, mind. This fellow seems awfully focused on your hat as well. Naturally, is there any greater proof of one's gentlemanly nature than a fine top hat? A game of cards. Bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Let's see if I've got this right.
No.
I must have overlooked
How
something.
things look from a different perspective, okay. Wait.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
No.
I must have overlooked something.
Is it because his face is? He's queried.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Yeah. Okay.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Ah, yeah. I guess my reasoning was his face was just off. Like he looks like he's got some really bad cards, I guess. Expertly solved, sir. You certainly earned the right to enjoy our exclusive facilities. Welcome to the Guild of the Seven. Just look at these fountains, and there's 4. The owner must be filthy rich. I know you're excited, Wook, but do try to keep your voice down. Sorry, Professor. This place is just so impressive. I understand the feeling. It's also quite large. Finding your future self in here may prove difficult.
So, you're...
He's the future me?
It's good to finally meet you, Professor. Or rather, I suppose I should say it's nice to see you again. It's me, Luke Triton.
Hello, Luke.
Hi, Professor. Oh, you're talking to him. This is going to take some getting used to.
Oh no, older Wook is hot.
I can't believe how small I used to be.
Hey, I'm not that small.
So tell me, why exactly did you go through such pains to bring us here?
I'll be happy to tell you in just a moment. But before that, I'd just like to verify that I'm dealing with the real Professor Layton here.
Who else would I be?
Allow me to explain. In my London, it's rare to find someone who doesn't know the name Herschel Layton. In fact, many imposters have come forth recently claiming to be him.
Are you saying you think the Professor is a fraud?
Professor, if you think back on our adventures together, you may recall a man named Don Paolo. As you know, he was a master of disguise. How do I know the man before me now isn't Don Paolo in another of his costumes?
Now that's just rubbish, and you know it.
Is it now? He's tricked us before. Who's to say he couldn't do it again?
Very well, I'll play along. How do you propose I prove my identity?
It's quite simple, really. Professor, I challenge you to a battle of wits.
What exactly do you have in mind? As a cautious man, I'm sure you have questions about my identity as well. I therefore suggest that we each prove our identity to the other's satisfaction. To this end, I propose that we demonstrate the power of our respective intellects. I've prepared a puzzle that can only be solved by someone as insightful as Professor Layton. Should you find the solution, I will give you the chance to present me with a similar challenge. If I am who I say I am, I should have no trouble solving whatever you throw my way, should I? Let's get this started. Before us are 4 cards arranged according to the following set of conditions. First, a heart is next to a diamond. A club is not next to a spade. A heart is directly to the right of a club. Using just these 3 conditions, I challenge you to find a spade amongst these 4 cards. Heart is next to diamond. Heart is white club. Wait, we get the memo. Right. Heart. This could. No, this can't be the heart. This. If this is the diamond. Heart. No, club can't. That can't be right. If we say this is the heart. Club could be here. Heart could be the diamond could be here. Are you quite sure about your answer, Professor? I'd reconsider it if I were you. Oh, you can just click all of them. Yes, that is indeed the location of the spade. Impressive, Professor. Thank you. Now, if I may present you with a puzzle of my own design, nothing would please me more. Good, I appreciated the idea behind your puzzle, so if you don't mind, I'd like to do something similar. Here are the conditions of my 4 cards. A quad lies directly to the right of a heart. The diamond is on the far left or far right and has a heart next to it. Finally, a quad is also the far left or far right card. Are you able to find a spade using these conditions? You almost had me there, Professor, but as you know, this puzzle is flawed. It's unsolvable. Is that so? Yes, I tried several solutions, but none work given the conditions you set forth. Oh really? Tell me, did I ever state that the 4 cards on the table included 1 from each suit? Each suit? So the answer is, there is no spade. Precisely, this was a trick question, but it makes a pertinent point. In the puzzle you issued me, you failed to specify that the 4 cards included 1 from each suit. Moving in a loophole like that can make the puzzle unsolvable. The same omission can also open the door to alternate solutions. You intentionally presented me with a puzzle that, when examined closely, is actually incomplete. That was the real test you set out for me, was it not? To see if I would spot the loophole?
It seems you're the genuine article, Professor.
I'm glad to see that I've finally convinced you.
To be honest, I was convinced from the beginning. But I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to pit myself against my mentor in a battle of wits.
I'm flattered, I suppose.
So? Out with it! Why did you call us here?
There are too many eyes on us here. There's a storeroom in the back where we can talk. Follow me. Professor Layton, Luke. Welcome to the Wonders of the Future. Still not convinced? You saw Dr. Schrader, didn't you? You must have noticed the toll that time has taken on your mentor. Yes, we saw him. And what of Fair Wandon? You've walked around enough now to see how she's changed. Could you imagine there being a casino in this freaky part of town back in your time? Yeah, everything's changed. What's happened to this city? A genius appeared. An evil genius who turned the city on its head. Oh, I know where this is going. Don Paolo took over the city, didn't he? Don Paolo? Oh no, I'm talking about a truly brilliant man. Someone the 3 of us all know quite well. Well, if it's not Don Paolo, then who is it? What do you think, Professor? I really couldn't say. Really? Who is it? I've just got to know. His name is Herschel Layton. The evil genius is you, Professor. What? I was afraid you'd say that. That can't possibly be right. I'm sorry to say that it is. They call him the Devil in the Top Hat, and he rules London from the shadows. It's common knowledge for people in this part of London. In the future, the city of London is in the fall of an evil Layton. The sight of the Professor, who looks just the same as his future self, is enough to spark fear among the local people. Tell me more, Luke. What? I don't know any more than you do, Professor. No, I meant the other Luke. This is getting rather complicated, isn't it? Tell me, Wook, how did I rise to rule over all of London? Where to begin? Here, Professor, surely you remember this. Of course, this is an article about the accident that happened just the other day. Yes, to you I suppose it was a recent event, but here it's been a full 10 years since that fateful day. Whoa. It was the start of a dark period for London. With the Prime Minister missing, Parliament was in utter chaos, you see. Yes, everyone in Parliament is in a state of panic. In our time, I mean. Professor, you witnessed with your own eyes the accident that changed London forever. The time machine presentation was a complete failure. Yes, both for the Prime Minister and that scientist. You mean Dr. Stangun? Yes, that's right. Several people disappeared in the blast, including those two. It seems likely they were killed by the force of the explosion. Didn't the papers say that a few of Dr. Stangun's assistants had also vanished in the blast? That's the story in the press, but what would you say if I told you Stangun was still alive? I'd say it's impossible. Then you'd be wrong. Dr. Stangun escaped the blast, but he went into hiding to avoid reprisals after the experiment. The man was responsible for the loss of our national leader, after all. Desperate for a place to lie low, the doctor was given shelter by an unlikely person. You, Professor. Me? Why would I aid the man responsible for this pandemonium? That is something I have never understood. In the months that followed the explosion, you slowly grew distant from me. You began consorting with figures from the criminal underworld. The Professor? Never. Don't be so sure. Time has a way of changing people, Wook. It was clear that something about Stangun's research captivated you, Professor. You couldn't stop talking about time travel. You seemed obsessed with the idea of changing the past. Changing the past? Dr. Stangun was very interested in continuing his research, but he needed financial backing to do it. So you used your superior intellect to assume control of London's underworld. No. Of course, there were those who tried to stop you, but none were a match with Professor Layton. Before long, you were raking in cash from all sorts of dodgy businesses. With all the funding he needed, it wasn't long before Stangun completed his time machine. Time machine, you mean? That's right, the time machine in the clock shop on Midland Road. Though I suppose completed is the wrong word, as the machine is far from complete. How so? It doesn't allow the user to select a destination. You can select neither the place nor the time you wish to travel to. In fact, it would be more accurate to describe it as a sort of tunnel between two periods of time. A wormhole! Precisely, and by sheer chance, this wormhole opened in the clock shop and crosses the 10 years between our two times. This gives us the ability to move back and forth between your present and mine. So you used the wormhole to get the message to us and to bring us here. One thing is bothering me though. This wormhole is obviously very important to my future self. Surely the Layton of this era must keep a close eye on it. How did you gain access? I'll get to that, but right now there's more pressing business I'd like to attend to. Go on then, tell us why you called us here. Always one step ahead of me, eh? You haven't lost your touch, Professor. I wish to enlist your help in stopping Herschel Layton. You want me to stop myself? Even as we speak, the other Layton is working to build a fully operational time machine. He's been ducking back into your time to gather every bright scientist working in time travel. But why bother going into the past to find scientists? There must be plenty here in this era. Actually, many of the experts in the field were also in Stangun's presentation went awry. Layton had no choice but to travel back to the time before the blast in order to gather talent. Things are already bad. If Layton manages to build a fully functional time machine, who knows what could happen. Someone has to stop him from completing his scheme, but the only person who might succeed is... me. That is what you were going to say, is it not? Exactly. We have to fight fire with fire. No one else stands a chance against him. But how? I'm not familiar with this future Wandon. I wouldn't even know where to start looking. That's one obstacle we'll have to overcome together. Layton's actions are shrouded in secrecy. His base of operations, however, is well known. We can start our search for him there. You mean this casino isn't the future Professor Layton's headquarters? No, this establishment is just one of the many ways he makes money. His headquarters are in the heart of Chinatown. Well, let's visit the place and see if we can learn anything more. I must admit, Luke, there is still quite a bit about this situation that I find dubious. However, I see that the only way to get to the bottom of this is to go and find this man claiming to be me. I thought you'd say that, Professor. Don't forget me, I'm coming too. Of course you are. If I can't count on myself for help, who can I count on? Thinking about what you just said makes me feel kind of dizzy. Well, I hope you get used to it soon. I'm going to need your help in stopping the evil Layton too. Ah yes, there's one more interesting fact I should mention, Professor. Yes? There's no record of a scientist matching Dr. Stangun's name and description. It's a false name. Is that so? Whoever he was, he took pains to hide his real identity from the people at the presentation. Now that you mention it, a few of the guests seem to know the man. What would motivate Stangun to use a false name? What was he planning? Another interesting question we may hope to answer along the way. It just doesn't make any sense. What are you thinking, Professor? We can talk more on the way. For now we should head back to Flatstone Street. The future Herschel Layton is a crime lord that terrorises London with his gang of thugs. Known and feared by Londoners as the Devil in the Top Hat, how could this model English gentleman have turned into such a monster? Dr. Stangun is the scientist who unveiled the time machine at the presentation, but no records exist of a scientist with that name. He must be somebody else, using an alias to cover up his true identity. Who is he really?
Oh, there you are, boss!
Oh.
Oi! What are you doing wearing the boss's get-up? This your idea of a joke?
No, not at all.
Come to think of it, I don't think I've seen any of you round here before.
Yes, well, we don't often get a chance to visit this fine establishment of yours.
Dunno about that, but I'm gonna need you to come with me for some questioning. This way, you three.
Professor, run away while you can!
Oh no!
Quickly, you two, this way.
Don't let him escape! Yeah? Don't let him escape!
We're surrounded, Professor!
Calm yourself, Luke. I have a plan.
But wait! Where are you going? Ah!
Do you see a way out of this?
I do, but I'll need your help.
Build a coin gun from the parts of this disassembled SWAT machine and help our heroes fight back. Let me touch you. Let's restart and then... That bit goes there. That's there. That goes there.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Well, that's settled.
It's time to fight back.
We can't win this fight! More back, boys! More back!
I say, that was a close one.
We gave them a taste of their own medicine.
Funny, I don't remember you helping.
Look, you're me, so that means I get some credit for assisting.
Oh, is that so?
That's very interesting logic.
You got a new course for the toy car. Big score. Save your progress. Welcome, Gabe.